So what you see here is a sketch that I've already prepared, and so today we're just gonna like try to color it and um, liner it, and then we're done for there. So this is my OC Lynn, and I'm probably gonna be mad most of the time because I am looking down. Uh, so there's that. Otherwise, I could get an easel set up and then do it, but I don't think that'd be really fun. Um, so yeah, so the one looking up here is Lynn, and then the one looking down here on the wheelchair is her older sister, who I named Flora. Um, and yeah, so they're both like flower, like plant people. So they're just taking a good old nature walk. I recently found this pen, Dry Ink, and I love this pen. It it's so good. It's like the nice texture and like it's slightly different. But I wanted something similar to the 6B pen, but also slightly different in texture. And I just really enjoy this ink pen. Although coloring is really hard with this, so just be mindful of that. But yeah, so basically for the sketch I use the 6B pencil, and then for the liner and the coloring I use the dry ink. And I've already created an illustration for two others of my OC. I think it would be Tao and Ano and their siblings. And this is my second last. Lynn is my second last because I kind of know her a little bit more, and I was like, I kind of want to figure out everyone else. I've actually drew Flora before, but that was like in a quick sketch in my sketchbook. Liner, I'm gonna do line art first. So this sketch isn't perfect. I actually despise drawing eyes. I think I should do a study on them because it's really hard to uh, do eyes. Even though, like, the thing is, when I do it on like traditional mediums, the eyes either becomes too small or too big, but they look good. But when I'm doing it on digital, it's just bad. I'm like, no. So I should probably do some studies on that. I feel like their hair doesn't really make sense. I'm like, what is going on? But I guess that's what you do when you draw OCs and you just don't look at reference photos. Or if you do, you take inspiration from them so they're not accurate either. Oh jeez, my model looks so terrifying. I would have wanted to like stream my art if that would be possible, but I couldn't figure out how to connect my iPad like with screen recording to the OBS, so I can't do that right now. Um, I think it's because my iPad was too old, is too old. Otherwise, I think I should be able to do what I was planning to do, but it's okay. We'll just have to deal with like some videos instead, which technically means I took a little bit more effort into it because I have to edit it. And I guess also because I do have to look down most of the time, so I feel like it'd be better if I just cut those out. It's not working well, is it? A little bit about like my two characters here. So Lynn is part of my like main cast, I guess. So like my main four OCs of who I spend like majority of my time trying to flesh out and whatever. And then I'm trying to, and they all have families, of course. They basically live in a dimension of like Earth, pretty much. But I never set in stone where they live. Um, kind of set in stone their ethnicity, but it's not like it's just based off of it. Um, But yeah, so her sister, Flora, the one in the wheelchair, it's actually my first time drawing and trying to draw like properly a wheelchair. Like I think I've tried to draw a wheelchair before, but that was just in a sketch. I didn't actually have reference. So this was my first time actually trying to draw a wheelchair, and my goodness, was it hard. There's so many components to it, and I was like, I would love to have a real life version, like a real life wheelchair, so I can sit in it, pose in it, and do all that stuff. But I couldn't, and so I just had to go somewhere. I just went online to try to find some pictures of some wheelchairs that I was like willing to follow, and this is the best I came up with. Thankfully, most of it is covered. I don't know if that's a good thing or, but then if it works in my favor, so I can say it's a good thing. And then she basically hates her wheelchair. I don't know anyone on a wheelchair, so pardon me, but she hates her wheelchair and she thinks it hinders her like life with like her love of nature and hiking and all those fun stuff. So basically, the thing is that Lynn, the one walking or standing, goes out and like takes photos, or she's an artist, or a painter, if I want to be specific, because I'm not a painter, so she'll be whatever I can't be. Um, and basically, she will go around the world, or maybe not even world, just like where she lives, and just like go to really pretty places and just paint them for her sister, so she can also experience it. Because um, lots of hiking roads aren't accessible, which is kind of unfortunate because there are some really pretty spots that aren't accessible, and I was like, that's so sad. Um, and I know that because my parents love going outside. My family loves the outdoors, and I'm just like, can I just stay indoors? It's like I don't want to go out, but like I would if like the only thing that makes me hate the outdoors is literally the bugs, spider webs, and the fact that if you are going camping or something, you have to like pack, and that's like really annoying for me. Because like I hate packing. Okay, so that's Lynn. Now we're on to Flora. I don't know how her hair works. Because I followed a reference, but it's like, what is going on? I actually had a video like in the making, but like due to my editing software and like how old my iPad is, it just did not work. So hopefully this video can actually go out. I want her sister to wear like more like makeup stuff, but I don't know if that translated in my sketch. Maybe in the coloring I will give her like blush or something, maybe a little bit of eyeshadow even. But yeah, once I figure out how to connect my iPad, or when I get a new iPad, which may be sooner or later, like in 6 months to a year, depending how well this channel does and how much I'm dedicated to like actually live streaming. Um, 6 months to a year, maybe even 2 years if no one watches, because I'm not spending money on something that works decently for its purposes. Definitely not because I didn't pay for this one. But this one is like a used iPad, so honestly it would be even shocking if it dies on me. How does clothes work? I'm not sure. It's hard to do like clothes physics when you actually never studied anything. Oh yeah, you guys might have noticed that I stopped posting my learning how to draw series on my shorts. That's because I am burnt out from it. It felt like a big obligation and I really didn't want art to feel such like annoyance to me. So I just stopped. I was about to make a video and talk about it, but again, I gave up on that video because of the editing software and just how I decided to do things. It just did not work. Honestly, it does the gives the vibe, so it's over. Probably do closing folds on Lynn though. I have so many like games in mind to play on stream, but I'm like I should probably do some more drawings because that's the whole point I made this channel. And probably the whole reason people follow me is for my drawings. But again, I don't think any of you guys actually watch my videos, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Because why would you? You can go like watch like Love to Draw Manga, Sam Does Arts, Ross Draws or something. You don't need to watch me. Okay, we're at the hard part. Mm, does that hand look okay? I feel like there's no wrist. There you go. Make your little wrist movement so you can actually see the wrist. Same here, like there's no wrist. I'm like, where'd you go? But I'm too lazy to fix that. It's good enough. But she's not forced to. She's able to walk. It's just doctor's orders. Best stay on the wheel. But I feel like yeah, because she loves nature so much, and since it hinders her so much, she can't do that. No, yeah. I'm trying to think who had a boyfriend. Flora does not have a boyfriend. I think she has a girlfriend though. I don't remember. I think she had at least a friend that is partially blind. I can't remember if I made it them like that though. I don't think this is how wheels work. Help. I never had a car drawing face. Ah. There's like two wheels on a wheelchair, one that you can like I'm not even sure. I just looked at pictures. I'm pretty sure one is so you can like actually oh my god, what is happening? Um actually like move the chair. The other one's just and you know, on your own. This chair doesn't make sense. These wheels are actually driving me crazy. Like that maybe? I don't know. This is kind of hard. Oh, this is really hard actually. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think that looks right though. Probably just a perspective thing, but it doesn't look right. And then they have little thingies that connect the two wheels that I remember. Although I'm lost here. Huh? This just looks wrong to me. Can someone give me a wheelchair so I can actually look at how a wheelchair looks like instead of trying to figure it out? Please? Okay, we're gonna deal with that. I know it's not right, but it'll do for now. And plus, I realize when I like zoom out, I don't look at the wheelchair, I look at the people, so I don't think it matters that much, maybe. Hopefully. Gonna draw the wheels. I don't know if I'm ever gonna draw a wheelchair ever again after this. Ooh, I see a problem with my wheel. Cause like that doesn't make sense. It has to be on the inside of the mini wheel, like here. But I don't want to fix it right now, so we're not. That's a leg. I can't tell from my sketch what everything is. There you go. Okay, line art's done, I think. Let's turn the sketch off. Something like that. I think it looks okay. Definitely could look better though, but we'll deal with this for now. I really like her hair. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's like a witch's hair or something. It's like for people who are bound to die, maybe? I don't know. I don't watch enough like animes for that, but anyways, we are going to color. Let's see. Do I have? I don't. Okay. We'll have to make a new palette for her then. Actually, let's do the background. I think the background should be green. My mic just turned off. That's so weird. Did I accidentally hit it or something? That's so weird. Anyways, let's do nature people. I will use green. Although I kind of want to use a duller green, but I don't know if that's gonna look good. Okay. Okay, this is the colors. So let's grab the skin tone again. This way I would be able to know if it's decent skin tone. Can always delete them if I don't like them. Sometimes I use the fill tool once I get the base. And just kind of color it in. Is that? Yeah, I think it looks okay. It looks a little pink, but from my angle, maybe. Oh, just sunlight difference. Okay, your turn. Oh yeah, for just a little like talking conversation, I guess. I always like I don't play Genshin like often anymore, like I used to during COVID times, mostly because I don't have like the time nor the energy to like just sit down and like play the game. But since Skirk came out, and I wasn't even planning on getting her, but like I always like log on for the story, and so I just play a little bit. And then Skirk didn't entice me, but I really wanted to pull. So what I did was, obviously, I got Skirk. And honestly, I was kind of hoping to lose my 50-50. I've been winning it for a while. I think I lost it on Kazuha's banner, and then I'm not sure if that's true though. And then I got Chiori or something like that. Like I've been winning for like a while now, and I'm like, when am I gonna lose? which is not something you would expect a player to say, but like I was kind of expecting myself to lose there, so I can have it guaranteed for a character that I actually would want. So anyways, since I don't pull for characters, like I had, for as a reference, I had I think like 30k primo gems. Like I'm free to play and I don't pull that often. Usually I can stop the urge, but recently it's been getting kind of tough. Like I got Vressa and then I got Skirk. Like I weren't planning to get them, but I think before that my last pull was like um Fury or something. I don't remember. I don't pull that often, and I think that's a good thing. So I'm trying to farm back up to like 30k primo gems, which is really difficult. Definitely don't recommend it, but let me see. Let me get. Their hair is brown, chocolatey brown. And so yeah, I got Skirk, and because I don't have that many characters, like I know she's good with the scarf here, I know she's good with Farina and Shunhe or something like that. Um, I don't have any of those characters. I like never pulled. Farina was a little bit enticing for me, but I never pulled for her. And since now she's not like a brand new character, I'm not pulling for her. But it was very tempting. Pretty tempting. Anyways. Uh, Mostly because she's like really cute and I love her hair design. Her hair is so pretty. I love her hair. Um, but yeah, I didn't get her. So I don't have any like good 5-star units for her because I don't have that many 5 stars. Uh, like I used Klee for my first year of like playing Genshin Impact. So like, um, and then I got a Yato after that, and then like Klee's like second rerun or third rerun. It was like right after Lantern, right? During the first year they released. Like I didn't start playing until a little later into the game. Because I wasn't there for that Lantern, first Lantern, right, at least. And then I saved enough primos, like I think I had like 40k primo gems I saved up for Klee. I took a screenshot of it. I don't know if I still have it though. Um, and then yeah, and then I pulled for Klee. And then I played for her for like a year, and then I got Ayato because I got bored of playing Klee. She isn't like the best. I still play her though. Like she did the best in the recent event, like the end game, whatever event it was. I don't remember what it's called, but like for 2 of the bosses I used her. Did it take me like a minute to beat for each of her bosses? Maybe. And with Skirk like only like 20 seconds faster? Maybe. But like she does well, okay? She's my child. She would be my favorite character. She's the character that I should probably say this, but she's the character that got me into Genshin Impact. I was kind of tempted to like pull for C6 Klee because I was like, she deserves it, but no. And also like something else to add with my Genshin topic. Every single time I roll a 5-star, like event 5 stars, so like Skirk, Yato, Chiori, Varessa, whatever, I have to pull for the weapon as well. As the only 2 characters I do not have their weapon for is Kazuha and Klee. Klee because she doesn't have a signature weapon, and Kazuha because I think at the time I didn't have that many things, and at the time it wasn't like a ritual, like a tradition, not a ritual, a tradition, for me to get it. And also, his weapon is kind of ugly, like it doesn't match him whatsoever. So I didn't pull for that, but otherwise I've been pulling for that, and that's where I lose all my 50-50s. I'm bound to lose sometime. The thing in Lynn's hair is that she and all my other main 4 characters have a green like dye or not green, but a colored dye in their hair. So hers is green. They all went to the hairstyles for this. I'll be if it was medium blend. This gives me so much like nostalgia because I used to draw her so much, and then I stopped drawing her. Just because I wasn't that invested in her anymore. Go back in and fix it. There you go. So yeah, she has a little bit of hair dye. Everyone else also has a hair dye. They all have a little creative specialty talent hobby. So as I said, Lynn is a painter, so yeah. And then otherwise I think, well, I guess I can tell you now. Tao is a photographer, Ano is a writer or author, and then Sol is a musician. Yeah. They all have their talents, and they're all in university. In different years, I believe. Anyways, I'm gonna make Flora's hair maybe lighter actually. I always make them darker. I'll make it lighter. Because I feel like siblings' hairs aren't always exactly the same, and it's also just a way to tell them apart. Wrong color. There you go. Okay, I guess we can do her thing. I think, what should her favorite color be? I was thinking either blue, purple, or pink. I'm not sure. I guess we could go with blue. Her outfit's blue, so. And I know that because I was following a reference photo, so we're just gonna follow that. Time for the clothes. There's so many things like atomically wrong, and I'm like, I don't want to fix it. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna shade it off camera, and then I'll post it on my Instagram or something, and then you guys can go look at it there. Maybe it'll come out first. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll edit the video first. I do I would like to emphasize on my overcooked solo run. That was emphasized. Like I don't usually get that mad. I was thinking maybe I can play like Phasmophobia on my own, but I feel like that wouldn't be that entertaining, and I'm not that entertaining. I feel like for me, if you saw the clips where I got like scared, my day is my V2 model. If you saw those clips where I got scared in the Edgefield house, my least favorite house, I feel like for me, if that was like me playing on my own, I wouldn't scream. I would just stand still, cause I'm more of a freeze gal than like run, freeze or flight or freeze. What was the third one? What was the normal one? Fight. Ah, nah, I ain't fighting. I feel like Flora would be more of a fashion girly, makeup girly, while Lynn just does not care. Or like she tries, but she doesn't try that hard. I feel like that's the vibe I'm getting. Maybe one day I'll get like Clip Studio Paint so I can just do it on my computer instead. Because I do have like a drawing tablet with no display, so it technically could work, but I just don't want to figure out another program. A pop of color. There. I'll make it slightly different. I know this wheelchair doesn't make sense. I would fix it if I had the uh, motivation to, but I don't. So we are just going to deal with whatever we got. So Lynn actually has, weirdly enough, pink eyes. Don't tell me where that came from, but I made her have pink eyes, so we're gonna give her pink eyes. Same with her sister. That's how I draw eyes, okay? Draw the upper to be darker because of the eyelash, and then a pupil. Or then I go for a very light color for the bottom. That one's ugly. And then I go for like a white for some highlights. I'm not sure if that's what I did for the others, but that's how I usually draw my simple eyes. Then I'll do the shading off camera, so you don't got to sit here for hours. But yeah, this is the base coloring and the liner and how I do it, at least for the simple way. I'm not sure how to draw. I'm still learning, even though I've been drawing for a really long time, but digital art is hard. I gotta say, digital art is really hard, and I really liked like the more details artists like HanaQ, but I realized I just can't do that. So I'm following some other artists who have more simple styles, and I'm trying to, hone that in instead. So that's exactly what I'm trying to do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you guys next time. Maybe I can catch you guys in a stream sometime, because I am planning to play some more games. That includes like more Phasmophobia solos, Overcooked solos, since I'm almost done that one. Hollow Cure. Maybe we can even play Spiritfarer, because I do have that game. We can play with Jyudai sometime. She and I have, I think she has Escape Simulator. I have it anyways. We can play the bomb game, whatever that one's called. Like start talking, or else everybody explodes or something. I don't even remember. But those are some games that I have in mind. I can play Genshin for you guys, maybe even Honkai Star Rail, I don't know. But for most of these games, I already started like halfway, so like you'll be joining midway to play with me. But that's all up to you. Please join me for some streams, or else it's really lonely. I don't know. I don't have any time zones. Like, I don't have any time when I do stream, because it's kind of just when I feel like it. But I will try to give you guys a heads up by putting like a thing on YouTube or something. But yeah, if you want to see more of my art, please go to Cara or Instagram. I think they're both zyartsoxo, like OXO or something similar to that. Otherwise, it is in the description. If not in the description, it is in my about page on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, and maybe catch some streams. Streams. Thank you. Bye bye.